bunny and a rabbit is the same thing, isn't it?
Is it? I see bunny as like pink and a rabbit as white.
Hello, I'm Ben Barnes from Shadow and Bone, and we are going to play How Well Do You Know Your Co-Star with Marie Claire. My first question is, what was the very first job that I ever got paid to do? A, playing the drums in the West End. B, working in a bar even though I was underage. Or was it C, performing a musical number in front of the Queen where I had to take my clothes off?
I really want that one to be true.
I think it's C. I think he may have mentioned that before.
You were doing illegal bar work.
Playing drums in the West End.
I know you did that. I know you did that, but I don't know if that was your first.
Actually, I'm going to
gig.
go with that one. I'm going to go with the paid to play the drums.
What are we going for then? There's too many of us. Drums?
We'll go with the drums.
Okay.
You are correct. That was the first thing I ever got
Yes!
paid. But they are all things that I did do.
I knew you had done that. For my 11th birthday, I asked for and received A, a wok, B, a top hat, or C, a Swiss Army knife.
They all represent different facets of you.
They do.
They're also viable.
B, it's top hat.
Yeah.
It's a top hat. It's got to be a top hat.
It's got to be a top hat.
I really want it to be little Jessie in a top hat.
You're correct, it was a top hat.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Slash when I was about 11. So I asked for a top hat and I used to wear it outside quite a lot.
Hella cute.
What is my favourite song of all time? Is it A,
I know.
As by Stevie Wonder? Is it B, I'm Coming Out by Diana Ross? Or is it C, which is September by Earth, Wind and Fire?
You like all of those songs.
That's not because we
You
know
like
you
all of
love
them.
all of those songs.
I think it's As.
Yeah, that's why it's time.
I'm going to go
I think
as. I'm
Well, I think
Stevie
I've
Wonder.
heard you say As before,
Yeah.
and it is a mega
It
song.
reminds me of you.
Well, you are correct. You know me so well.
Yeah.
As we run the sun, the earth knows she's revolving.
I'm now invested in this game to the point where I want us to come across as people who do know each other really well. I didn't think I would care, but now I do.
What was the animal of the onesie that I wore on set? Was it A bear, B, a bunny, C, a rabbit?
Wait, a bunny and a rabbit?
Oh, a bunny and a rabbit is the same thing, isn't it?
Is it? I see bunny as like pink and a rabbit as white.
Well, you weren't in a pink onesie, so that one's out.
A bunny is a baby rabbit.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I mean. Thank you.
They do come out,
But they're not
pink, I guess,
normally
don't they?
pink.
All right, bloody
No,
hell.
but they-
All right. A hare, B, a bunny, C, a
rabbit.
Changing
All
it.
right, I'm
Is it a bunny, a hare,
Well,
or a
it's
rabbit?
clearly... It's got a bit... Well, I'm going with all three,
All
which is
three of
one
them.
animal, which is a rabbit, right?
It was a bunny.
Go on to me,
It was a rabbit. I'm going to say rabbit specifically.
I'm going to go rabbit.
It was a rabbit.
It's a rabbit.
Yeah, there we go.
Everyone wins.
I loved that you wore a onesie on set. It was so cold some of those mornings, and you'd come in to get
It
your hair
was
and makeup
very
done,
cheering.
and you'd have this onesie, and you'd be sat in the chair for like 2 hours, and I was like, I don't think Amita's working today. She's just chilling.
What was my first job? A labourer. B, in a reptile shop. C, in Waitrose.
B, in a reptile shop.
Yeah, reptile
Yeah.
shop. The Snake Man.
Yeah.
Were
You used to have a pet snake, didn't you?
Yeah.
Snake.
Yeah, Jimmy's brother owned it.
Oh, Chris,
Wow.
Jimmy, who's in our
Okay.
Jimmy, who plays Topin, his brother,
Oh yeah.
gave me and my best mate our first jobs, and we had Saturday jobs in a reptile shop, which was wicked.
I think this might be quite an easy one, but what is my middle name? Is it A, Jacob, B, James, or C, Jeremiah?
B.
James.
Mine's.
You
We've
weren't
got the
confident
same.
with that.
Yeah,
See, I remember now.
we've got the same.
Yeah.
How many films have I been in?
Ooh.
9, 11, or 13?
I'll say
Well,
11.
Yeah,
I think 11.
nice middle ground.
I spend
I'm
quite a
gonna
lot
say
of time just
13.
scrolling through your IMDb, so I'm going to say 11.
Yeah.
You shipped it.
Last time I checked,
They were
11.
Might learn something. It's 13.
Oh,
So 1 point for Nita and none for any of you.
I win, right?
I've got 2 more things to watch tonight. It's great.
My mum has an affectionate sort of nickname for me, and she never really calls me by my name. So, does my mum call me Devil Child, Jason, or Smelly Albert?
I think I know.
Again, all
Oh.
feasible.
I think I remember you saying
Calls me Jason.
it's Jason, isn't it? Yeah. Your mum
I think
calls
it's
you
Jason.
what? Like
Jason Maylee.
that?
So I feel like I remember you
Jason
telling
Maylee.
me, and my reaction being,
I'm gonna.
You are correct. My mum calls me Jason.
Oh, why did she call you Jason?
I don't even know. Neither of my parents actually call me Jessie, which is really weird. But
Which food do I not like eating? Chocolate, cake, or carrots?
I know you
Yeah.
don't like sweet foods, so it's either chocolate or
Yeah,
cake.
you-
I'm gonna go with cake because I love cake, and I always offer you some, and you're like, "No, I'm good." So I'm gonna. It's a really interesting story.
Because
but I think
no
it's cake.
no one would get in the way between you and your cake.
No.
That's why.
That's
Just
true.
said.
No one should
Listen, I've,
Yeah.
I,
She'll
listen,
throw a
I've
knife
seen
at you.
You don't have a sweet tooth.
chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate.
chocolate.
No, it's cake. Pastry ain't the same as
Ah.
cake.
cake can
No,
be
I'm really
cake.
annoying. It's really. I'd be that kid. I'd be that kid at parties. You know, when you walk away and you get a party bag and you get like a little bit of cake in there, and it would just live in the fridge. And my dad would be like weeping, like, "Please eat the cake, otherwise I'll have to." And I had a birthday where I was doing a job, and we had loads of birthdays while we were rehearsing for this play, and everyone had cake almost every week. And they got to me and they realised they'd worked out that I never ate any of the cake, and they were like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "I don't know, like anything, like a pizza." And as a joke, and they brought me a birthday pizza with candles in it.
When I was a kid, people used to give me. I used to love cantaloupe, like melon, and I used to get a birthday melon with candles in it.
I get a birthday
You get a birthday what?
pineapple. Did I not?
Birthday
Oh,
pineapple.
What a bunch of weirdos we are.
What was the name of the place I was born in? Is it A, Imperial, B, Birganj, C, Kathmandu?
Big gun. B.
E,
B.
big one.
B?
I'm going to go for A.
I'm gonna go
I'm
A.
going with A.
B sounded familiar.
Oh, well done. It's A, Imperial.
Yeah.
Well, at least
Hamag
the
Majiwan
crows
Bunny.
know.
Oh, go on,
Yeah.
Freddie.
What is my favourite biscuit or cookie? Is it A, Oreo, B, Maryland cookies, C, Fox's butter biscuit?
Butter biscuit.
Butter
Like
biscuit.
That's a week. It grams in.
Yeah.
Butter biscuit.
Yeah.
Butter biscuit.
Is that what I did?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. What did
Yeah,
I
little
do?
biscuits.
Yeah,
You're talking about having all your biscuits.
You were like, oh yeah, when you binge a show and you get your biscuits.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah. How many cameras do I have? Is it
Ooh.
6, 9, or 12?
Ooh.
Collection has grown since we were filming.
12.
I'm gonna go 9.
I'm going to go
I think
9.
that's
I'm gonna go 9.
I'm going to say it's almost
Like-
as many films as Ben Barnes has been in, so I'm going to say 12.
Well,
The answer is 9.
Yes.
Who got that?
Okay, but by the time this comes out, it'll be 12, right?
yeah, you're
So
gonna have
It
win.
will.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'll be a surplus.
Yeah, I'm impressed with
But
everything.
Yeah.
Amita knows us the best, it seems.
I do.
Yes.
I do.
Yeah.
Know us the best.
Our little bunny.
Champion.
A little hair bunny,
rabbit hair. Ooh. Okay.
Oh my god.
A nun.
Wow. Is that true?
Yeah, it's-
Wow.
Wow.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Who claims to be a terrible
Ben?
dancer?
Archie?
Terrible.
A terrible dancer.
I feel like it's you, Freddie.
I'm going to say me.
I'm voting for Fred stuff because it sounds like the kind of thing Freddie would say.
Is it
That-
me?
Oh.
It's Ben.
I saw
That's
some nice
live.
moves in the gym with you and Cal.
Oh yeah, there
You've
is
got
there
some
is a
moves.
video of me dancing during trying to do our personal training. Because if there's one thing I hate more than people watching me dance, it's people watching me work out.
Okay, I need to see this.
Oh yeah. There's definitely a video of him and Cal in the gym, like dancing or whatever, and I was like, okay.
Oh yeah. So
Yes.
Yeah.
We went on a lot of pizza dates, which was amazing. I think one of my favorite moments, memories, was when all of us went to the caves in Budapest, and and there was this one point where it was just completely pitch black, and I held onto Archie's and Freddie's hands, and I would not let go. I forced them because I was too scared of the dark, and then Kit just kind of disappeared off, and then would just kind of scare all of us. Kit.
It was great fun.
It was
We
great
also-
fun.
We did brunch a lot.
A lot.
A lot of
Oh,
brunch.
yeah. Masters of brunch.
Masters of brunch. That's us, the crows. Masters of brunch.
Yeah, we went a few times. There was a few times
Yeah.
if you weren't too tired.
Pre-pandemic, so it was a very cozy little family. We'd go out drinking in the ruins bars and
Ruin bars. Amita.
Anita, yeah, easy.
That's them.
Oh, that's
Oh,
got to be you,
wonder
Mita.
who? Yeah, it was me. Can you believe
Yeah.
14? When I was talking to Wendy, I was just like, how are we going to fit that many? Because I have a very small frame. Just everywhere, like 360, I was covered in knives. It was great. And actually, I had, because you don't see this in the show very clearly, I had a dart because my hair's in a ponytail and it's
yeah.
it's wrapped around. And there's a secret little dart in there, and she uses that to take out her guard. Can I say that?
Yeah,
That's not
I
spoiler.
remember
At one point.
I wish I did because I know a lot of people did steal things. I thought about stealing a belt, but and then I just didn't get around to doing it. But
I sent some poker chips and some coins from the Crow Club found their way into my well, yeah, that's one as well. Me and Ben took some Ravkan currency as well from one of our sets. You know, I had Alina's prosthetic that I still have at home and LED lights from Alina's effects. So I have all those things as well.
Where'd you keep the prosthetic?
It's on the wall.
That's grim.
It's so grim.
I managed to get one of my kefters, one of the beautiful black kefters from the show, but I actually gave it to our showrunner and put it in the corner of his office on a terrifying black mannequin, so that when he's writing season 2, he doesn't forget.
he makes sure, he knows that your part's always going to be big. This is a reminder, a gentle reminder behind him.
Ben Barnes is playing the
Good.
long game.
Guns.
Yeah. Knives.
Cane.
I've got
Gloves.
4 of them.
We got it
Bish
all.
bash bosh.
Yeah.
All
You
three
gotta
of us are
take
ready
it.
to go. Whenever they call action,
Yeah.
right now, we're just
Yeah,
ready.
we're
We've
just
got
ready,
all
yeah,
props
yeah.
on hand.
We're planning our own heist, but we won't tell you where it's going to happen or when. You'll just know when it does.
That's a perfect question, Jessica.
Oh my god. Like, I went to the bathroom so often, and honestly, there's so many layers, especially the long kefta. You know, I'd sometimes have to have someone to help me. Like, you know, me and my dresser became very, very close because she'd often have to be holding up skirts and things for me.
My entire costume was held together with one hairpin.
Yeah.
Because I had those metal things all the way up the front, and it had
Oh
to be
yeah,
clipped and then clipped, and then the final one, we realised the only way to keep it was for me to hold a hairpin in my mouth and then stick it in a tiny hole, and then boom, fun. Everything was like perfect. But if I didn't have that in, it would just fall off.
Gosh,
I don't know.
I really want to say Archie, but
A nun. Okay, hang on. So
A lady, and it's not you or Amita, so it must be Zoe.
oh, is it Zoe Wanamaker?
Yes, yes, it is.
It's
I read that somewhere.
Wow, is that true?
Yeah, it's-
Wow,
wow.
wow. Has she ever played a nun?
I can't imagine anyone less likely to be a nun than
I
Zoe.
don't know what the opposite of a nun is, but
She's such a firecracker. I love Zoe so much.
she's so brilliant to have around.
Yeah, it's an interesting comparison. I think there are obviously similarities. You know, with the whole going away to the castle and people with magic powers and things like that. But
The tone of it felt a bit like that late Harry Potter where it gets a bit darker and it's quite invested and there are real stakes.
Yeah.
People can actually die in the story, unsuspectingly, but it still has that kind of like family sort of magical quality to it. I actually loved about these books. They don't feel derivative of other fantasy particularly, but they do have that kind of familiarity. They do have a familiarity, and I think that sort of late Harry Potter tone is also, any comparison to that is brilliant, because Harry Potter's brilliant.
Yeah, and the characters, there's like characters for everyone to sort of fall in love with and side with, similarly to the Potter films.
There are definitely comparisons to be made between the kind of the houses and the factions and the kind of warring factions, and obviously there's the magical element. But I would say that the kind of diverse nature of the visual references in Shadow and Bone is much wider. You know, we've got Tsarist punk, and then we've sort of got a bit of Victorian England, and then also, Asian visual references with Shuhan and stuff like that.
I think it's also really interesting that if there is like a Hogwarts equivalent in the Little Palace where the Grisha train, the difference is that Hogwarts is a desirable place to be, and for our protagonist, the Little Palace is a conflicting place to be, and it's not necessarily all it cracked up to be. So that it's kind of like a different point of view on this kind of magical escapism that I think people will enjoy.
Answer the question. What are you?
A map maker, sir.
Oh, a map maker? Well, you and I are going to change the world. You and I are going to change the world.
Hello, it's the cast of Shadow and Bone here, and we're going to play a game of Castmates or Best Mates. It's very manly.
Real man strength. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hot chocolate!
Hot chocolate with marshmallow.
That bit's a lie. Hot chocolate or a manly coffee. 3, 2, 1.
Camera.
Can everyone write camera?
Some sort of fancy camera that only Freddie knows how to work.
I put a friendly scowl.
Friendly scowl?
Yeah, but friendly was an afterthought.
I put anywhere I can nap.
Under the table! Under the table!
Under the table!
Bristol?
What have you gone for?
I went with anywhere but the shower.
Can we just clarify?
Prisoner Hutch.
Actually, do you know what? I'm not even going to go there.
I don't like showers.
I don't like showers, you're right.
Just turn up. Yeah. I was like correcting something you said a second ago.
Brilliant, yeah. Childish jokes.
Definitely true. Literally anything.
Yes! Literally anything.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yes!
Wonder.
Oh!
Stevie.
Yeah, whatever he
These are
says.
all correct. These are all correct. PJ, we've got Peters in there, we've got Stevie, and what Freddie says.
It's also right.
It's
There's a
always
lesson
right.
there.
Narnia, Prince Caspian, starring Ben Barnes.
Seventh Son, starring Ben Barnes. Dorian Gray, starring Ben Barnes.
The Big Wedding, starring Ben Barnes.
Stardust, starring Ben Barnes.
Stitch up.
It's Jack and Ryan, isn't it?
Does anyone know yet?
Ben Barnes.
Yeah, what is... No, I really...
Back to the Future.
I
My
thought it
top
was
three.
a Princess Bride.
Yeah, top 3.
Well, that has been Castmates or Best Mates with us, the Shadow and Bone cast. Thank you for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon. Yeah, clearly we're best mates, just saying.
You and I are going to change the world.
Amita is definitely an Inferni, because she was
Born in the flames all your life.
Amita loves fire.
If I was to pick a small science, I think I would be a healer. You can heal everything. I could stay young forever.
So Taylor will keep you young.
No.
Oh no! I'll still be a healer.
I would be a Durest because I would build a lot of nice houses everywhere. Obviously, you'd have to get planning permission and stuff. And obviously, I'd build hospitals and all that sort of good stuff. You could work in my hospital.
Yeah. An alchemy
Yeah.
because I like cooking.
Your sun summoner then.
You would definitely be a sun
Yeah, because you bring the light into
Yeah,
our
you
days.
do. And I love sunshine.
If I could be a
Sunshine.
Grisha, I would be a sun summoner.
Correct.
I would
Yeah.
be Alina.
Ding!
Something in the Corporal Key territory.
Yeah.
Heart rendery, something. You can use it for good, you can use it for a bit of balance.
Good.
Good balance.
That's it.
And
That's
for,
tough.
and for less good.
I think I walk through life with like a bit of like a wisp of flowy jacket.
Oh,
so like
yeah.
I think maybe a scaller. You could
Oh,
constantly
yeah.
have like
Keep
wind.
yourself-
Wind.
Yeah.
Very selfishly, I'd like to be a tailor.
Ooh.
Just because you never have a bad hair day. Never wake up and be like, oh,
You never do anyway.
Hey.
Yeah, that's true.
Good. Well done.
Yeah, so thanks for listening to us talk about which small science we think we are. Which one are you?
Am I a prisoner?
All of Ravka is.
We're here with Pop Sugar to play Who's Most Likely To.
Hi, I'm Jessie Maley and I play Alina Starkov.
I'm Archie Renault and I play Mal.
I'm Ben Barnes and I play General Kieran.
Hello, I'm Freddie Cotter and I play Kaz Brecker.
I'm Amita Suman. I play Inej.
I'm Kit Young. I play Jesper in Shadow and Bone.
Ben. Because no.
It's the running theme coming there.
Kit, because he really is just that smooth and cool.
And charming.
Yeah,
I think that's
seconded.
I'll take that. I'll take that as a badge of honour. I'm very happy to collect this award for being the most likely character. Thank you, Archie. I deserve this.
No worries, mate.
I feel like everyone. I'm going to say Ben's read them all.
He's got them on screen there.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't?
Can someone remove him from the chat, please?
Yeah. I have read them all.
Oh,
Kit has.
Yeah, I was going to
No, I
say
should have known
Kit.
that. Kit. Damn.
I definitely think it's Kit. And I definitely also think it's Freddie.
Yay!
Ah.
Yeah.
Which means that Amita is the one doing the giggling.
Good job.
Yeah. We did have some days, didn't we, where we just
Yeah.
couldn't work.
Yeah, and it was wonderful.
Ooh. I would say Archie. But when you start something, you go all the way. And if you did
I?
start, I'd feel like you'd... No, oh, come on. I'm trying to give it back to you now, right? I think because lots of people on TikTok like have like a thing that they do, and I feel like if you did like sax videos
Headbutts.
or something,
Oh,
headbutts.
there's-
But if you
Yes.
started playing music on there, I'd be like, yeah, I'd follow him.
That's a tricky one. Amita has had such an incredibly interesting life.
Yeah.
And-
Actually, that's
and-
such a good shout.
And I just think she'd be endlessly fascinating to watch.
It would definitely be something you've never seen before.
The Suman Show.
The Suman Show.
Oh
That
my
is
god.
very good. Well done.
Oh, I don't know actually. I'm going to go with Freddie. I feel Freddie would write a really good novel.
Yeah, I agree.
New York Times bestseller.
Very, very
Freddie
creative.
Carter. Frederick
Although,
Carter.
like,
Thanks.
I completely agree. But although I'm pretty sure, not amongst us, but Cal, who plays Matthias, I'm pretty sure he's currently doing that.
Yes,
He's already
He
written.
is.
Yeah.
I have been reading it, and it's wonderful.
Oh, amazing.
I'm so
Go
excited.
on.
It's gonna sound like I've got a crush on him, but I have to go with Kit again. just because I don't know. When I think of Broadway, I think of musicals, and just he's a brilliant stage actor, and he's like a great dancer, singer, musician. So he's a real all rounder.
Well, thank you. I mean, when we do Shadow and Bone the musical on Broadway, you can all come and see it.
Oh, thanks. Free
Oh, yeah.
tickets, at least.
Is it a preordained thing? Is it me? Am I the answer?
It's got to be you, man. It's
Gotta be you.
Plan this. What does Stan mean? LOL is that a lot of love?
Thanks for watching, and go watch Shadow and Bone.
I feel like Kit could play some fun tricks on people. I feel like he'd be up to mischief. I don't know, if he had the power to summon darkness or something, he'd probably just be turning the lights off all the time just to wind us up.
Who is the most likely to survive a Volker attack?
I feel like it would be Amita. She's quick. She really worked on her Inej fighting skills, and I honestly think she moves like a shadow. She'd probably just be able to evade them. She's so nimble. Yeah, it would definitely be Amita.
Yeah, let's go for Amita. I think I do kind of agree with Jessie. I was trying to think of a different answer, but I do think Amita would be good at it. Very quiet.
I think it would be Jessie. Ironically, everyone else is doing all this fighting in the show, and then secretly, Jessie's the only one of us who actually really knows how to fight. So I think you would probably kick the Volker where it hurts, and then scamper off.
I think I would have to say Archie on this one because he's got a mean headbutt. He does a master at that. So definitely, the Volker's not gonna know what's coming.
Yeah, Archie. I mean, that smolder he's got. Volker isn't going to mess with that.
What does that mean? Oh, time for a heist.
Who is the most likely to mastermind or lead a heist?
Obviously Freddy.
Yeah, I could see that. I think that would be a team effort. I think Jessie has probably got an eye for that as well.
Actually, yeah.
She'll be plotting somewhere. She'll scope out the place.
Yeah, she was actually really good at organising all our get-togethers whilst we were filming in Budapest. So, better answer.
I mean, I immediately just think Freddie because of Kaz. You know, I just can't get that out of my head. So I feel like Freddie's organised. He's good at rallying people. Yeah, I think Fred's there.
I'm gonna go Zoe Wanamaker because I think she's probably the wisest and has a lot of experience. I think she'd be a good outside bet.
I'm going to go with our showrunner Eric Heiserer, who writes the stories. I think he loves a heist. He's wily and smart and brilliant, and I think he's our Nick Fury of our heroes. So I'm going to go with Eric.
We practice the small science, not magic.
Journals are here. They're here in the archives.
Who is the most likely to use the small science for their own good?
Oh, I don't know. Depends what they'd be doing, I guess. I don't know. I feel like Kit could play some fun tricks on people. I feel like he'd be up to mischief. I don't know, if he had the power to summon darkness or something, he'd probably just be turning the lights off all the time just to wind us up.
Maybe Ben. I'd say Ben. Yeah, why not?
I feel like I'm least likely to actually be magical, but if I do love what the heart renders can do in terms of like soothing. There's a lovely moment where they can sort of use their powers to like slow people's heart rates down and soothe. I think after the year we've all had, I think that would be a good use of that power.
I'm going to be controversial here and say Freddy.
You can't just drop me in it like that.
Oh, okay. Reasons why. You would be scheming away, finding things to do, and you'd be like, but I had to use the small science, see, because this problem, it's the only way of doing it. That's what you did.
Kids convinced me. It's me.
I would use I'd be a materiality to just build loads of nice holiday homes, nice holiday destinations.
I need you to calm down. Hunt the goat.
Who's the most likely to befriend a therapy goat?
I would say me, just because I love the goats so much, and they would definitely be my therapy go-to for sure.
Yes, I would also say Amita. Just as an obvious choice for me.
Yeah, it's Amita.
Who do you think would enjoy being some summer?
Me! I think I would. I think I love it. And I'm scared of the dark in real life, so I mean, it's pretty helpful, a helpful skill to have. So I think it probably would be me.
Can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. That is the correct answer. That's
Jessie will bring the most joy to the most people with it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, me, hands down. I love sunshine itself, and I love good weather. And if I could just, without global warming, make everywhere really nice and warm, 100%.
Yeah, I'd probably say Amita as well. I think she'd probably enjoy it a bit too much.
Amita or Jessie, because Jessie is an actual ray of sunshine.
We can do anything together.
Who's the most likely to side with General Kirigan?
I don't think any of us really. I don't know. I don't know any of us who've got a dark side.
Yeah, absolutely no idea. I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, who would do that? Right?
He has some good arguments. Like, I'll go with General Kerrigan if he was persuasive enough.
Yeah. Like, would he give us one of those cool, like, Kefta uniform things?
Just keep your focus on me, and you'll be fine.